Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Ooh. Woo, what's good, people? I had to go check because I was like, wait a minute. You didn't check to see if everything was, your areola was inside of that bra before you start this video, so I didn't really check as well, you know, as I should. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? It is officially Saturday. As you already know, I've been going through a lot of stress and stuff like that, and you know, and a lot of things has been bothering me and stuff like that, and you know, I guess certain people who kind of know my videos and stuff like that, y'all can pick up on, you know, something is wrong, and I can always tell when y'all picking up on stuff, so I try to play it off, but I always get busted. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? Oh, it's just been vampires everywhere. It's so funny because every time you're trying to do something as far as a positive light or something like that, the vampires come along and they suck the blood out of you. And I know you'd be saying, well, Rachel, who are these vampires? They are your people that you call friends, and they suck the life out of you and stuff like that. And you really don't know that they're that way until it's actually done happen. Anyway, that being said, you know, the thing about it is I'm hanging around a lot of females. And the thing about it is I learn a lot from women. I love women to death. I always love women. Women are my heart. You know, and the thing about it is I love my sisters. You already know I got your back. But anyway, and I love the butch queens, the ones who don't give a fuck. They dress all fancy. You know, I live for you, especially, what's his name? Magic Johnson's son. Oh, my God. Oh, I love him. I love anybody who's different, who's strong enough and bold enough to stand against the grain, to live their truth. Look, I'm going to go out, I'm going to live my life. I don't care what you got to say. I'm going to put a little something extra in the bag in case I got to check to somebody's chin. But I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to wear this hair. I'm going to wear those shoes. I'm going to do what I want to do at the end of the day. But I'm going to bring my little friend with me, hoping that we don't have to use that little friend. But we're going to keep our little friend with us just in case we have to check somebody and let them know, no, boo-boo. I'm going to teach you for the rest of the people that's going to come behind me. So now when you see the rest of the girls who look a little different, or guys, or the kids may be, you know not to fuck with them because you're about to get a checkmate. Anyway, that being said, you know, and the thing about it is, like, one of my girlfriends, she was telling me, she was like, well, baby, you know, I don't have time for these guys and stuff like that. They be hurting my feelings, stuff like that. She says, I said, well, you know what I'm going to say. I told her, I said, well, you need to start hitting the pet pockets and stop opening up the motherfucking legs like you at McDonald's. You know, like McDonald's arch, honey. Stop arching them legs and turn that shit upside down. No, you don't do that, you know. She's like, well, Raven, I don't want to go through all the changes and stuff like that. When it's time to get them to go out, let me tell you something, people. When you want people to leave out your house and you don't know how to quite say it, and but you got to make sure you don't want them to come back. This is the thing. Nobody wants to be around a crazy, deranged bitch. What did you say, baby? Say it again. No one wants to be around a crazy, deranged bitch. And that being said, this is what happens. This is what you do. You say, well, whatever you done did, or the kids may be, whatever you know. You done suck, spit, or swallow, the kids may be, that's your business. I don't want to know. La, la, la. But anyway, that being said, hopefully when you was doing that, you was, But, you know, this is me. That, you know, I'm working on trying to change. You know, I want to look at men as more as, I'm not even going to finish that line. I was going to say I would look at men as more as just a bank wallet, but I work for Capital One until they fire me. I'm not going to, and when I say fire me, that means some man will come along and sweat me off my feet. And the thing about it is a lot of guys who want to be with me, stuff like that, I really don't want to be with them. And the thing about it is because we've had history, we have past, and I feel as though if you hurt me, you're going to hurt me again, and I have a problem with that with people. But let me stay focused on what I was going to say. Anyway, so when someone wants to leave out your house, oh, nobody wants to be around a crazy bitch. Honey, you start screaming, say, what the fuck is going on? Honey, you start talking to the wall. Bitch, didn't I just tell you, get the fuck up out of here? So what's wrong with you, babe? Bitch, get out of my house. Now, remind you, they'll be here, but you don't talk to them. You just turn your head and say, get the fuck out of my house. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? I start hitting the wall, honey. We started that wall, and I said, get the fuck up out of here. Honey, they're like, yo, what's going on with you? First of all, they're going to hop up off the bed. Or the couch. They said, listen, you got to get up out of here because my friend is coming over and I said, what do you mean? I said, you don't see my friend sitting over there, you got to go. Listen, nobody wants to be around a crazy bitch. And the funny part is, he just can't believe that he just had sex with you. He may say, oh, I gotta do some more reference checkers on these crazy fucking girls. These Bitches are crazy. Listen. When you act like a goddamn fool, people get up there. People will gather their bags on the bus. At the bus stop, when you stand there and act like a fool, honey, you will have this whole section around you. If you get on the bus, everyone will politely pick their bags up, go sit to the other side. If you're on the train, people will get up and they will actually go sit to another part of the train. Honey, nobody wants to be around a crazy bitch because they don't know what's wrong with you. And at the end of the day, you go, voila. You just sit on the train and you just like, why am I sitting here by myself? This is something I said. Anyway, that being said. But I just wanted to put that out there for the weekend and stuff like that, you know, and I'm working on myself. I'm work in progress, which you already know. And I had a lot of vampires and stuff like that. I have to do my bounce back. I have to find the old me once again. Because the beatdowns of life can be so overwhelming at times that we become so stressful of the vampires we let come into our life, and they suck the life out of us, and we don't even know that's what they're doing until it's actually already done. Anyway, that being said. So, it's funny because when you are in transition and stuff like that, and you was once a drag queen, it's hard for me to wear makeup, and my girls always tell me to say, well, Raven, why don't you never put makeup on and stuff like that? Everybody else is painted to the gods. I was like, because I don't want to. But then, you know what, I was like, Raven, you need to change. When I was around females and stuff, I look at the ones, they just have makeup on, they look so beautiful. But then with me, I'm like, I don't want nobody walking to me, I don't want to look beautiful. And it's so funny because I downplay my looks because I don't want the unbothered, unnecessary attention. While everybody else is living their life, I wouldn't wear light color hair outside, I said wear it in a bun, because I thought when people that I'm watching girls walk past with blonde hair, honey, lace front all the way down, a little inch above their eyebrows, don't care. I'm so worried about what may happen within me and my attitude. The reason why I do it is because I don't have a bad attitude. If you say the wrong thing, I done swung. And I don't need to swing because you're not my child and I can't put my hands on people. But before I know it, I done swung. Because suppose you hit me and knock me the fuck out. Honey, I watch too much TV and stuff like that. You will not hit me first, honey. But anyway, that being said. So I'm a change in progress. I'm a work in progress and I'm working on myself. Anyway, that being said. I want to know, have you tried yourself changing towards the dark side versus the light that you used to once be? Can you find your way back to that light we used to be at? Because people don't beat you down so much that you down inside this tunnel. We're going to fight back to get back to that light today, baby. We're going to head back up there. After a while, you're going to see his hair get curly. You're going to see back blonde. You're going to say, boom, boom, boom. I got to fight to get myself back as you go through the videos and stuff. But then again, I was going through something. But then again, I forgave someone who betrayed me, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have set people for their truth. And I was trying to rekindle a friendship was not a friendship. And the reason why I left it alone this time is I was about to beat her the fuck up. And I knew if I knew I would have hit her, I would have wore her. It was a tranny, of course. But if I would have got a hold of her, I would have beat that bitch for old and for new. And she would not be able to handle my rap. She'd have to call the cops. Because only with... Anyway, that means stay focused. Anyway, I want to know, did you find yourself heading into a dark space because you was once in the light and a vampire that came into your life and sucked all the life out of you? I want to know if this happened to you. Have you found it? Just sit down and think about this. Are you still at your happy where you first started transitioning or first started doing what you wanted to do? Or has somebody actually deterred you from where you was? Anyway, that being said, I want to say have a safe weekend. It is officially Saturday. I want to say hello, new people. Boom. I want to say welcome, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What you do to you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them.